Well, I'm the first graduate from college in my family, and I came from a big family. My kids are the second graduates of college. I've always had a strong belief that education was the answer, because we grew up poor and in the inner city, and there wasn't a whole lot of hope for some of my fellow students in high school and junior high school. But I decided that my path was going to have to be different. I initially wanted to be a corporate attorney, but that didn't work out. And this is back in the 70s, the early 70s, and women lawyers were not welcome in this community. I started out with the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare, and I was enforcing Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, and it was really brand new back then in 1970 when I first started with that department. And it was an eye-opener for me, because it was the first time America had ever had statutes that could be enforced that would permit anti-discrimination treatment. I started looking for a law firm position and was really fortunate to land a position with a major law firm. And I was the first CSU graduate to ever be hired there, which I thought was the firm and maybe the city saying that, you know, this new law school that CSU just incorporated is probably something that we need to take a look at. And so I felt like I was carrying a banner for CSU's law school when I joined that law firm. And it went on after that. I joined the U.S. Attorney's Office, and then 24 years later, I was still handling anti-discrimination cases. And I still think that the initial opportunity to work with the new statutes, new regulations in that area was why I had been able to grow such a great career. I would first like to thank my dad, who is now deceased, who gave me the chance to have a dream, who believed that I could see that dream to its conclusion. I'd like to thank my two children, Kimberly and Christopher, because they were such good kids. They let me do what I had to do, and they didn't cause trouble. I'd like to thank my Scream team at the City Club. I'd like to thank all of my colleagues at the U.S. Attorney's Office. I'd like to thank my colleagues from Gurr & Merritt, Sogg & Cohen. They're still hanging in there with me, and that was a long time ago when I was there. I'd like to thank Governor Kasich for appointing me to the bench, because I really had a wonderful go there. Last but not least, I would like to thank Cleveland State University.